What's up guys, this is Cody. Today's video is going to take place on a lake called Grassy Lake in Central Florida. And it's been quite a while since I've been on this lake, probably 10 plus years. So I wanted to get out on the kayak and see what this had to offer as far as bass fishing. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I wanted to invite you guys to please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends. I like to promote new anglers to get into the sport, but especially those bigger anglers who might not have the confidence to get out on a kayak. You guys can do it too. Also, a quick aside, I just noticed that we passed 500 subscribers. I am super thankful to you guys, and I hope that you guys will continue to help us grow this community so we can make it something great. So, without further ado, let's see what we got. I decided to start out the morning doing what I've come to love doing, and that's covering water with a buzzbait. I think a buzzbait is a really effective search tool, especially early morning, because they make a ton of commotion and will absolutely drive bass crazy.
Just got our first one of the day. As you can see, that is a Battle Baits buzz bait. Throwing it up in some pads, and this guy hit it on the way out. Small one, but we're just getting started. What's up, guys? Wanted to pause for a second and wish you guys all a very happy Thanksgiving. There's so much in this world to be negative about, but today we need to make sure that we give thanks for all the good things going on in our lives. Thank God if that's your thing. I'm definitely thankful for my family, specifically my wife and my dog. They kind of keep me sane. And I'm really, really grateful that I finally found a hobby and a passion that I genuinely enjoy, and I've gotten into it for me. Really though, the last couple months, I'm super thankful for you guys. Y'all interact with me, y'all give me somebody to share my passion and my content with, and it's super, super fun just being able to talk to all you guys. I appreciate it, I'm so thankful, and I look forward to many, many more years together. Thank you guys.
After throwing the buzzbait around for a little while and catching one fish, I decided to switch things up. I pulled out the Battle Bait spinnerbait. I've developed a lot of confidence with this bait recently and figured it would be a good time. There was slight wind and a little bit of cloud cover, as you can see, but either the fish didn't like it, I wasn't throwing it in the right place, or it just wasn't spinnerbait time. After throwing the spinnerbait for a little bit, I tried a drop shot, and then we landed on the chatterbait. And after fishing the chatterbait, we got our second bite of the morning. It was this dock. After retrieving the chatterbait from the dock, I threw around a couple more times, and wouldn't you believe it, we got our third bite of the morning on the same dock. After throwing the chatterbait around and coconut spice on the dock, I decided to mix things up. I was ripping it through the eelgrass, but just didn't have any confidence overall. So I feel like when I lose confidence in something, it's time to switch it up. So I saw this lily pad field and couldn't decide if I wanted to frog or flip it, and I decided to go with flipping. I'd gotten a few bites recently with flipping, and plus I want to work on the technique overall to get better at it. After flipping for a while with no success, I did the most boring thing I could ever think to do, dragging a worm. I really don't like dragging a worm, but I know it gets bites, and sometimes really big bites. So I found an area that looks good with a grass edge and some bluegill beds right next to it, and I drugged, and I drugged, and I drugged. After dragging a worm with no success, I decided to change things up completely. I tied on a lipless crankbait and went to the completely other side of the lake. By this time, I had recognized that the grass stopped around 8 or 9 feet, and so I decided to run the lipless crankbait right at that edge of the grass as best I could. When it got hung up, I'd rip it out and see if anything hit.
All right, that's number 2. I was running a lipless crankbait up by a dock, and this little guy decided to jump out and ambush. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. That was fun.
After running with the lipless crankbait a little while longer, I stumbled upon this big lily pad field that looked pretty good. I had a nice blow up on a frog, and after that blow up was missed, I decided to start flipping around to see if I could get that fish to bite again. After fishing the lily pad field a little bit longer and scaring the very polite dock owner, I decided to go on my way and I started fishing a swim jig around. I came back to the dock where I caught the bass earlier on the lipless crankbait, and guess what? We caught our sixth thing of the day. And guess what? It was another top. So it was getting towards the end of the day, and I decided that it was time to pack it up. I went and retrieved my lure, and I went home at the perfect time because right as I was leaving, a wake boat came out to disturb all the water on the lake. So that was my day on Grassy Lake, guys. As you see me here trying to get my swim jig off of this dock, I want to say thank you. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the views. And I appreciate you guys so much. Please like, comment, share the video. Let's grow this community and let's learn to fish better together.